Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Nia Long. Nia Long for me is a very iconic actress, and I'm saying iconic because she has been in so many movies that are iconic to the culture, okay? And what movies are those? The Best Man is at the top of the list, but she was also in a movie called Are We There Yet? Big Mama's House, and there was I think up to 3 versions of it. And Big Mama's House with Martin Lawrence, it cracks me up every time I watch it, okay? And I'm gonna say, oh, she was also in Friday, the movie Friday. So guys, most recently, Nia Long went through a whole big scandal as a result of her longtime fiance, Ime Udoka. And listen, there's plenty of couples in this world, there are plenty of females in this world that go through the same similar situation as she did, or maybe even worse. But to add insult to injury, since she is a public figure, she had to go through this in front of the world. Her embarrassment was public. And so not only did she have to deal with the public shame, she had to deal with her own internal shame at the same time. And on top of that, deal with the mindset and the hurt of her 11-year-old son. I really truly wish that, adults, when they're going to do stuff that is just crazy, like cheat on your spouse or something like that, I wish they would think about the impact that it's going to have on the children. And I think Ime, and listen, several people, I won't just blame this on men, anybody who's in a relationship, a committed relationship, and they have children in that committed relationship, and they decide to step outside of that relationship and do something, like they're thinking of self. They're not thinking about their children. And I really wish that Ime and all of these people in such situations, they would think about how it's going to negatively impact their children when their industry's doing these things. So Nia Long recently came out and said, listen, I'm okay. Because she's an adult, right? She said, listen, as an adult, I'm okay. But my son is not okay. So right now, I'm just taking the time to make sure that he's okay. And then I process what I went through. So she's processing her own feelings on the back burner, which many people do when they have children, just to make sure, like, my son is okay or my children are okay. She said her son is kind of going through it. And why wouldn't he, right? He's going through it because since her son's birth, all he knew was mommy and daddy being together. Okay, he got to see his dad every day because they lived in the same household. He experienced things with his mom and his dad, them as a couple. And in the blink of an eye, overnight, her son had to go from like a loving home with his mom, his dad, and him and his other sibling, to just, that was over. It was done. And this big scandal in the papers saying that his dad was sleeping with other women on the job. And, it's a big shocker for an 11-year-old. Imagine that. You love your mom, you love your dad. But now your dad is the reason why your family is split up. And not only that, your dad is the reason why you might be getting teased, or people keep coming to you and asking you like, oh my God, your dad was sleeping with people on the job, and then he lost his job, and how many women did he sleep with? So her son has to, take on these adult situations also because the dad was reckless. So I just love the fact that, Nia said, listen, I'm okay, but I got to take care of my son. And she's also stepping back from dating for a minute. And I love how she approached the that particular question. And I just want to go back to pretty much what she said. She was like, listen, I don't want to date seriously right now because I just, want to take a moment to like work on all the projects that I'm working on and to figure out who I am again. She said, I would love to, just take a moment to go to Bali and just relax, relate, and do some yoga. And she also said, let me just see this because this is a good thing. She said, I want to go out and have amazing and important, deep, thoughtful conversations. I want to travel. I want to laugh. I want to cook with my kids and listen to music. I want a good glass of wine. I want a goodnight kiss. Everything else will have to show itself as being that. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. And that's what a lot of people need to understand or probably embrace when they go through something such as she had, right? Like, just enjoy the moment. You got to sometimes wake up and take it day by day or minute by minute, okay? Let me just get through this next 30 minutes. And then you might have to tell yourself, let me get through the next 60 minutes. Okay, let me get through this day, because heartbreak is a beast. It's very difficult to go through, and especially with someone like her. She's iconic. She's an actress. She's a public figure. Every time and every word carpet she goes on, they're going to be like, are you okay? How do you feel? Are you speaking to Ime? What's going on? Are you dating again? It could be too much for any person to deal with, but especially her, because she can never forget it. Because 10 years from now, they're probably going to ask her, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about what Ime did to you? And are your friends now? So it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. But I wish Nia Long the best. I'm glad. And I also, you know what? I'm praying for her son, because I get it and I understand. He's only 11 years old. Now, her oldest son, I want to say he's 20 or 22. You know, he's an adult, so to speak, so he can process this thing a little bit differently. But for the younger son, and being that that is his dad, it's like, oh my God, and like, whoa. But kids are resilient, and I know that her son is going to get through this. So chat with me in the comments, guys, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. How do you feel about Nia Long just saying, you know what? I'm going to take a minute before I get into any other relationship and just relax and just have fun and just enjoy the moment. Also, can you relate to the fact that, you know, she's saying, I can't even process my own feelings right now because I got to make sure that my son is okay. And then maybe somewhere along the line, I'll be able to, you know, once I know he's okay, I'll be able to look inside and process the feelings myself. She's literally said that, you know, I wake up and I can't even believe that this happened to me. And this is the point I am in my life and my relationship that was with Ime. In addition to that, now this part, you know, I'm not going to rehash it. I did videos about it before. But she also is still very upset that, you know, the organization decided to out their situation to the public, when she said that there are others in that organization where Ime worked that went through a similar thing, that had a scandal as such as his, and theirs didn't go public, so why did ours? And in some ways I understand what she's saying, but in another way I don't. At the end of the day, I think sometimes people focus their energy in the wrong direction, in the wrong area. And I'm of the mindset that if your fiance would have never slept with anybody else, there wouldn't have been anything for the organization to protect or not protect. So to me, the 100% responsibility relies on your fiance and not the organization, so to speak. And we all know that the world is not fair, point blank, period. I can go outside and decide to maybe bash up someone's car, and then I have to go to court, and that judge may say, you know what, this is your first offense. I understand you had a bad night. We're going to just give you probation, let you pay some fees and go about your business. Somebody else can do the same thing and have the same background, never been in trouble before, and then they get a judge that is just harsh and like, listen, you don't mess with nobody's property. You bashed out those windows, you destroyed their property, you're going to jail for 90 days, and you're going to pay a fine, and you're going to do this, and then when you come out, you're going to do community service, and they just got a whole laundry list of things they have to do, and I got a slap on the hand. I mean, life is not fair. And that's why you have to be careful and mindful what you do. Because it doesn't necessarily mean that they treated person A like that, don't mean they're going to treat person B the same way. So Nia, on that note, my thing is you got to get over that the organization outed him. And I think that you're mad because they outed him and then the public knew, and that is like extra embarrassment for you versus just being so mad at the organization, if y'all can connect to what I'm saying. But either way, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. don't forget to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. And today, guys, over at the Naughty Love Movement channel, we had an amazing pre-Valentine's Day show. It was all about love. I mean, the show took its own life, and I think you should go over there and see it. We had a ball. It was so much fun. Really enjoyed myself, and I think y'all will enjoy that video also. So guys, see you on the next video, and I hope you have an amazing day.